Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Sarcastic Prophet. I'm Romulus, and picking up where we left off, I'm still messing with my settings here, bear with me. We're about to finish up the final bit where we go and kill the big ice worm, Awesomeness. Trying to mess around with some of my settings real quick before I head into battle. Just want to make sure, turning everything in right now. Then we're about to head up to the moot, as they call it, where some kind of large brawl where we get to, I've already turned in this quest, but okay, whatever. Now I get to go fight a myriad of assortment of creatures, almost like gladiatorial almost, I guess you would say. It's still fun though, I'm not complaining. It's just after you go and you kill the biggest creatures in the forest, you have to come and kill a whole bunch of, just a whole bunch of drones.
Hail to the finest
Yes.
hunters of the season. Follow me if you dare, and ready yourselves for battle.
Okay. And then you get to talk to different spirits
grant you swiftness and grace.
on the way up. They didn't seem to offer me anything, so I just, okay.
May Raven bless you with the vision to see.
Good hunting.
There's another guy. Well, actually, no, that's an NPC. Pretty cool looking, if you ask me.
Walk with the
Can't decide. I played the warrior, and I really liked it too, but I just like some of the abilities of the guardian. They've done a really good job of making sure that one's not more powerful than the other. It's just a play style, really, and I'm still trying to figure out what I really, really like. You start off killing all these smaller worms. You're like the children of this storm here. You have to kill enough of them, then the big worm spawns, and you gotta fight it. Hopefully she'll spawn here in a minute. Oh, I got snared. Yeah, it's cool how that works too. Like, you don't just slow down; you actually show damage, so you know what's happened to you. You know, I'm walking slowly. Okay, someone's clipped my knee. I love the feedback you get in combat. It's, like I said, it's really, really meaty. You know what's going on. Even with debuffs, you kind of have a sense of what's happening. Oh, here she comes. Just as nasty as she looks, too. A few abilities that she does. The big one, where she curls up and then she spins around. See, immediately knocks me down. You have to dodge that, and I didn't do that. So, if you turn and face, there you go. I got back up pretty quickly. You gotta watch out for that spin move. Those are the two moves that she does. She'll do the direct attack, but the spin, there's that curl again. You gotta watch out for. You see me backing up. It hurts. And then she'll summon, you'll see when she'll poke her head in the ground and summon all her children, but here she goes. And you'll see the red circles on the ground. That's where they're going to pop up out, and you got to watch out. There they are. Even though it was a newbie fight, it was still pretty interesting. I mean, even though she does this stuff over and over and over again until you kill her, I found it quite enjoyable. And the decent damage. There she goes. There she goes. Oh. Have to fast forward through this. There we go.
What a hunt! I heard about your victory. Very impressive.
I love that warrior armor too.
It was a hard-fought battle, and I'm proud of
Not too fond of mine.
An excellent beginning to your legend, friend. You know, a lot of folks around here have problems that need solving. A slayer like you could be a big help. Putting your skills to work sharpens them, and helping others wouldn't hurt your reputation either. Think of the glory.
I will seek out these problems and solve them. Then we shall see how my legend grows.
And that was the big battle. You get a lot of stuff you get to choose from. I chose the shield first. I figured out pretty early you could get all the other weapons from different vendors. There's actually a weapon merchant vendor inside the town that's not too far away. So I got a video showing a location to that to make it easier on you if you want to buy certain weapons. Of course, PvP, you have to buy those from the PvP merchant because they are separate. I was disappointed when I did that, but that was fine. And now I'm adding on this extra stuff that I've got. I'm going to start selling soon. You get bags pretty fast. The main merchants also sell them too. There are 4 slots, but I'm assuming, of course, they get bigger as you go on. There's a lot of crafting materials that drop. That may change because this is beta, but I don't know. I just sold them, used the money to help buy weapons and abilities, that kind of stuff. So I didn't spend too much on crafting. In fact, I don't think I did it at all. I know next beta I would like to at least try something. I'm curious as to how much it really does help. I've seen some people make different gear in their videos. The storyline missions got me some really nice stuff. I would get random things from different merchants as I complete the heart missions, as you'll see. Oh, here's a guy. They'll also, too, they'll flag you down as you're walking around. They'll say, hey, come over here, I want to talk to you. And they don't have the exclamation mark over their head. Now, this is the overhead map showing you the heart missions.
You'll be tested by both our enemies and the spirits themselves.
I chose to do Snow Leopard first because that was my focus that I chose for my character. It may be nerfed. I haven't get a chance to play it because I couldn't get to level 30 to get the elite skill, but I really want the Snow Leopard ability. I thought, what better than a stealthing paladin? If you haven't seen the abilities for Snow Leopard, I know the Yogscast is a good selection on those, and you actually can do a thief move where you actually can go into stealth when you go into Snow Leopard. You have the Raven, the Bear, the Wolf, and Snow Leopard. Each one has their own special ability. And when I saw a Snow Leopard, I was like, wow, I can have my cake and eat it too. It may get nerfed. It is beta. But it looked really, really cool. If I could position myself behind enemy lines and then put up my big bubbles or break apart that main shield bubble, moves there is a knockback. And if I could push everybody apart or keep people off the door, whatnot, and stealth away, there's all kinds of possibilities. I didn't really go for more of a DPS character, although if I spec'd right, and I think it was a great sword and a whole bunch of plus damage runes, I could be a serious threat because you can teleport into people. The problem I had with the Guardian is I couldn't get out. I couldn't move in and out like I could with the Elementalist. I really liked the movement of the Elementalist. I could do a lot of damage, move in, move out, and didn't have to worry so much on physically dodging myself, or because armor doesn't seem at this low level, I can't tell, but it doesn't seem to matter that much. Of course, that just may be because of the way it's just set up. As you need, better gear, more points. Your skill set makes a difference. What runes you use, that kind of thing can make a difference. And so it was different styles of gameplay. I'll show it to you coming up here soon. I'm about almost towards the end of my. This is as you can see, we're at the. This is the tutorial area, but it's a lot lighter. There's no rain. There's no mist. Everyone's running around. They're now out of that. Now those tunnels are open up. That's actually a city of mole people, Molinsk, I believe it was called. And you'll see them coming out of the ground here. This is the first quest that I did, where you go up and talk to the shaman who's the guardian of the Snow Leopard. I want to say cheetah there. And you actually get to be a Snow Leopard. I didn't get to do it with the other aspects. It was just you get to do things for them. But this one you actually get to turn into a Snow Leopard and actually complete quests as one. You'll see them doing that. You'll get some abilities where, this person has fallen down and is furiously throwing rocks. So I'll revive her. And then reviving is important in this game. You actually get experience for doing so. And of course, it behooves you to help that person because, you know, if you fall down, they can help you. Because you do fall down a lot in this game. One false move, you don't get out of the way of an area effect attack, and you're down. And you can drop. You saw me fighting Isomir. You can drop pretty quickly in this game. It doesn't take much for you to just, you know, lay it out. So I'm still trying to decide whether or not a heavily armored unit is the way to go because it doesn't seem to matter. I'm more of a ranged-oriented class, which kind of is disheartening. Seems to be the way to go, like a ranger, mesmer even. Shoot, I loved my warrior with a gun, and you'll see I got a lot of video on that when I was showing off how the different skills work with the bow and the gun. Then with the bow, not so much, but the gun definitely. The guardian has a weird, its ranged abilities. Or short range, you have one set of long range attack where you use scepter and foci. And then the staff has a long range, but it's very slow moving ball attack, which does, you can either use it to heal or you can use it to damage or both. And so here we are using the cat abilities. You have your charge. If you get knocked out like this, you have to get out of your stance and, you know, get back up. Make sure you target the lowest health monster so that when you use your rally abilities, you can kill it quickly and get back up. Don't stay on one that's high health. By the power of Grayskull. That dates me. Anyway. You'll have on the cat abilities, you'll have a claw attack. You have your pounce attack, which actually you'll see him like knocks him down and pins him for a short bit of time. And you have a bite and something else. There's also a fifth attack, which allows you to sniff out those mole people that are actually under the. It was just kind of cool. The detail of this map is the city is actually underneath me. And you'll see later on, and I think it's this video or the next one, where I actually go down there, those tunnels underneath me, and it's pretty cool. It was the atmosphere. I was really surprised at how much it really, what's the word I'm looking for? I wasn't say depressing. It was really oppressive. It was really, it's industrial, and you'll see when it comes up. So I think I'm about finishing up these quests. You can see my progress on the right hand side. It's tough because you get knocked out of the stance a lot. So I'm kind of glad I got this one out of the way first. As you can see, I'm getting experience, the shinies. I'm getting karma as I'm doing this. I completed another event. Now I'm trying to actually get I'm trying to finish up this mole people. We have to hunt mole people. And everyone else who's around you, if they participate, if they attack the monster, they get credit. So here I am joining in on this moose kill. And because you know moose bites are very nasty. And we all get credit for it, which is very, very cool because they are tough by yourself. You're very, very weak as a cat. So it was a lot of fun. So when we finish this pretty quick, you make sure you try to dodge if you can. You can't really use your healing ability while you're in this form, so you're going to have to, do your best to attack and move. There's plenty of stuff to kill. It didn't seem to be that hard to find stuff. And of course, as long as you jump to somebody else's kill, it didn't matter. They got credit, you got credit, you both got rewards. It's just a great system. Yeah, it's also short duration too. I think you actually have to go back after a while. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure you thumbs up. Tell me why you liked it. If you don't, thumbs it down. Tell me why you didn't like it, so I can fix it if it's possible. And if you want to see more stuff, I've got more stuff coming out, so you can subscribe if you like to. And hopefully I will see you next time on the next Sarcastic Prophet.